Hey y'all, this is Traveling Tarot. I'm Lacey.
I'm Ethan.
And welcome to our collective message for the Virgo full moon happening on 3/18, which is in tomorrow, actually.
This full moon is going to be full in Virgo at 3:17 a.m. So, you want to do your channel? I'll talk about astrology.
Yeah, so I'm going to go through the process of channeling messages now while Ethan takes over and talks about the astrology breakdown of the full moon transit in Virgo and what that means for the collective, okay?
Yep. So this full moon in Virgo is happening this morning, or tomorrow morning at 3:17 in the morning during the witching hour. Today is 3:17.
3:17 and it's 3. Ooh.
I just realized that. So
317 could be an angel number or spirit number for people, okay? I'm not going to write it down, but
yeah,
look out for that. It might be epiphanies coming through.
Yeah. So with this full moon in Virgo, we're all getting a chance to do a lot of self-healing, right? Any bad habits or bad thought patterns that we've been holding on to that have been holding us back, we're getting a chance to release some of that. We're getting a chance to release a lot, right? A lot needs to go. We're clearing a lot of space so that new things can come our way. So we're healing a lot of, childhood trauma, any kind of self-deprecating thoughts. So this full moon in Virgo right now currently is in the second house, so it's about our values, right? Right now you might be feeling like your values, what you truly value about yourself is being healed, right? Loving yourself more. Virgo is the healer, right? So we're healing ourselves so that we can heal others, right? We can only heal ourselves. But by healing ourselves, we can be an inspiration for others to heal themselves, because we can't fix or change anyone, but we can be an inspiration, right? So by doing the inner work on ourselves, it'll inspire others to do the inner work on themselves. So with opposition to this full moon, there's a lot of planets in Neptune, a lot of planets in Pisces. There's a Pisces stellium, the Sun, Mercury, Neptune, Jupiter, they're all in Pisces right now. Pisces is opposite to Virgo. So while the moon's in Virgo and all these planets are in Pisces, there's a lot of spiritual healing happening too, because Pisces is also the sign of the 12th house, the sign of the spiritual connection to be on this physical plane, right? So you might be getting a lot of insights and downloads. It might be feeling more connected to things that you weren't connected to before. You might be seeing a lot more synchronicities. You might be seeing a lot more repeating numbers, coincidences that are too important to be just coincidences, right? Messages from your spirit guides guiding you on this path, letting you know that this is okay to heal this within you right now. Whatever needs healing, you can heal this right now. So we're letting go of unhealthy, toxic situations, or at least we're getting a more objective view of our reality versus a subjective view, where we might have been caught in this disillusionment stage and feeling disempowered. We're now getting a lot of boosts into our own mindset to highlight what needs to be healed so that we can start putting in that work. There's a mental fog right now with this stellium in Pisces that is really clouding exactly what needs to happen, but these breakthroughs are going to start happening more as over these next 2 weeks until the new moon in Aries on April 1st. And that new moon is going to be a start of a new chapter for the collective. So we're clearing a lot of baggage right now. Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. It's the house of subconscious and self-undoing tendencies. So a lot of that is being healed right now to help us progress and move forward into this new age of Aquarius collectively. So whatever you're seeing right now, you can trust as being real, as being a guide for you, right? Whatever you're seeing in the world that might seem out of place or just seem more magical, I don't like to use that word too much, but you might be feeling a greater sense of magic also, and your connection with your own magical powers and psychic abilities and everything. So Neptune's that intuitive, I keep saying Neptune. Pisces is that intuitive sign, right? That's very empathic and empathetic and generous and compassionate. But there's a lot of shyness and fears that need to be addressed so you can heal yourself. All right. That's all I got right now.
I think there might be one more thing. Hold on.
Well, Neptune is the planet that rules Pisces. It's the planet of fantasies, illusions, fears, and intuition. So you might have a lot of fear and anxiety. This is but it's all being highlighted. Whatever you're dwelling on, whatever you're having fears and anxieties about, these are things that you can possibly let go of to become a new version of yourself, and to strengthen your identity and to strengthen a new sense of love and compassion for yourself. So we might go through an ego death of sorts. But an ego is very important to us. We're all human. We all have a personality and an ego. But Virgo is the sign of service. So this is a full moon about self-love and self-service, service to self, because you cannot pour from an empty cup.
Which
right?
is huge for Virgos. Huge.
Yep. You give too much. Take care of yourself as much as you take care of everyone around you, okay?
That's a major thing right now. I think that's the biggest point here is that I wrote down missing major key from the door to recovery, and they showed me a revolving door of just going over and over and over again instead of like going through. You just keep walking that same
stuck in a rut.
cycle.
Yeah, stuck in a rut is a very Virgo Pisces thing. So
self-abandonment's coming up too in that way, where it's a self-abandonment cycle. Might want to look into that.
We're also healing a lot of abandonment issues.
That's a behavioral thing, emotional thing. A lot of people go through it, so don't run away from it. Accept that ego, that shadow side. Okay.
We all have certain needs that need to be met, and don't be afraid of commitment, relationships.
Especially commitment.
There's a lot of fear of abandonment and lack and loss. Some people are really afraid that relationships means emotional turmoil and loss and lack and abandonment. But chase your bliss, chase those relationships that support you.
Sometimes things are gonna be hard, but it shouldn't be a struggle throughout.
Right.
Okay? If you're reaching that same breaking point, something needs to change or give. Okay?
Yeah. Virgo is also the sign of improvement, right? A lower vibrational Virgo feels the need to be perfect all the time and blame others for their failures and lack of success.
Because they're afraid of failure as much as they're afraid of success.
Right. So, well, that's going to be the power animal card. Okay, I'm going to do this and then you can do that.
Yeah.
So I got 42, the heron, and 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything, which means it can be whatever you want it to be. Life can be whatever you want it to be. Chase your bliss. Do not settle. All right, 42.
Yeah.
Because you deserve whatever you want. Don't settle. Heron attributes. Independence, self-reliance, which is
Virgo.
Right, not a Pisces thing. Independence, self-reliance, boundaries, exploration, self-esteem.
Yeah.
Big thing we need to heal right now.
Yes.
Balancing multiple tasks, which is a very good Virgo thing. Virgo also rules the 6th house, which is about daily tasks and routines and the body and health. So take care of your body, take care of your health, take care of your spiritual, mental, physical, financial health, right?
If you're struggling with that too, I would release procrastination and embrace organization. Okay, for the full moon.
Yes. Heron is all about independence and all of its trappings. When Heron arrives with its messages, she is letting you know that you got this. In order for you to soar to the heights that you were born to, take care that you also stay grounded. Only then will you be able to reach your potential. Find your boundaries. Do not let others take advantage of you. When you start to whiffle waffle with others, take it as an opportunity to look deep into what about you is unwilling to keep healthy boundaries. Heaven brings lessons that can be challenging, but on the other side is a freedom and peace that is priceless.
Wow.
Setting healthy boundaries will help your mental health, help your physical health. It helps everything.
And Virgos, this is really important because health, right? He just talked about that.
Healing the body, healing your boundaries, healing...
That's what a lot of Virgos, I think, forget, is they need to self-heal as much as they want to heal everybody else.
Yes.
Okay?
Only then can you take care of other people.
True.
You cannot pour from an empty cup.
So we got channel messages here. We're going to go over them now. So right away, I got volcano. Willing to erupt, but it's to rebuild and to restore what you thought was lost within you, especially when it comes to emotions and how you thought they were supposed to make you feel.
I told someone about a volcano this morning. When the moon was in Virgo at 17 degrees, which was about 9 in the morning, the Sabian symbol for that was an erupting volcano.
Wow. Okay, well, seems like we're on the right track here then. I'm really excited for this reading now. All right, so spirit angel numbers, I got 311, so 311, 6, 7, and 8. This is a transitional state of going towards your physical abundance. Okay. Oh.
And all these cards are different too. It's not but it was just the one on top that I noticed.
And they showed me that with wands, so the 6 of wands with the 7 of wands and the 8 of wands. So this could also, your physical abundance, 8, so 6 from the balance that you're going through. Then you're getting the luck and love that you wanted, right? 7, and then 8 is that physical abundance.
Those tangible results.
3D results, right? And in wands, this is fiery, this is passionate. This is 8 of wands.
Creativity.
Or 7 of wands, actually. Is 8? No, 8 of wands is the messenger?
I think 7 of wands is the messenger.
7 of wands,
6 of wands is standing up for yourself.
So 7 of wands is the messenger. So there's a message here as well.
From the spirit realm.
From the spirit realm.
Listen to your intuition. It's coming from not this physical plane.
So this could be through me, or you watching this reading right now, through Ethan, you watching this reading right now, or when you see 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Open up to receive. 1144. Soulmate connections or twin flames. Specifically for that. And 414. Okay? So there's support coming in a new beginning that you're trying to come to fruition right now.
Change is coming. Be prepared.
You have support though in this new beginning.
You won't be alone. You won't be alone for this change. This change is coming in. You have been building a foundation, a support group to help you through this change.
Yeah, you have support from your surroundings, from other people. So
from your spirit team.
and spirit surroundings and spirit. Okay, so there's support here. Look out for that if you are 414, if you're wanting to know where you're having the support and what new beginning it's going towards. 68, that's a very strange one.
Balancing success is what I hear.
So I think there's just more tangible hard work going to be paid off. So this could be 7 of Pentacles that come up. Let's see, what else? Heart chakra starts first, to throat, then to crown. Okay, so lots of things. So you're going to be pouring that, you're going to be feeling that love. You're going to be opening that heart, or the lack, right? There's that other side of this. Then that's going to cause your throat chakra to be highlighted, which means they want you to speak about it.
Speak your truth. Stand your ground. Of
what that feeling in your heart is telling you, right?
Be honest.
After that comes out, it's going to domino effect to clear insight on why this needed to happen. There's going to be a third eye crowned opening. Okay, so there's going to be an activation here from doing this. So make sure you're doing everything out of the intention of your soul. If it does, because if you use your throat chakra after that, it's not going to align with your third eye.
You need to use your throat chakra to speak your vulnerable truth, which comes from the heart.
Be the link together to activate, okay?
There's a good meditation that I know for activating your crown chakra and the third eye at the same time, where you meditate, you close your eyes, and you look up here with your eyes at your third eye chakra, and you imagine this beam of light coming into your crown and this beam of light going into your third eye, and you're trying to connect those beams of light to your pituitary gland.
Ooh, yeah.
Which activates your third eye and your crown chakra, and you can get a lot of downloads. Envision your crown chakra opening up to the size of the universe and shrinking back down while this beam of light comes in, and this beam of light goes through your third eye while constantly looking at your third eye. And it may give you a little headache at first, but just keep practicing this slowly. Keep doing it for longer periods of time, and you can start to develop your psychic abilities if you choose to do so.
Yeah, I mean, that's for somebody here. Somebody has been wanting to know, whoever it is in our group, because it feels like this is a collective thing, but actually opening that crown chakra and going through with that for something that you want to do, that's for someone. If you're not ready for that, Spirit said step by step below that in quotes. So don't worry if you're not ready to take that next step. They're not recommending this for everyone, okay? This is when you're ready, you're going to know that. So if you feel like that was resonating with you, this is for you,
that's
okay?
Part of the Virgo organizational skills, step by step, plan things out, organize your routine, what you want to do, realize what you want to do, and then make a step by step plan of how to achieve that goal.
Yep. And then the major thing that is going to be highlighted today, for the next couple of days, is knowing the difference and the value of patience versus persistence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that patience that you give towards other people now needs to be reflected back to yourself. That persistence that you put towards work, and that just needs to be inner work towards yourself.
Integrate that patience with your own self, right? Have patience and compassion for yourself.
And have the same kind of drive you have for your work.
Keep it up on yourself.
Keep it in, on how you want to be successful, how you want to be viewed, how you want to be loved, okay?
Yeah. Don't feel guilty for wanting to be successful.
Yeah, and persistence is key here, because that means there may be some boundaries that y'all have been letting people slide over that thin line there. So if that's you need to put a stop to that. It's persistent to keep up with your boundaries once they're made. You don't need more patience for people that are not giving you patience back if they don't like those boundaries.
Yes.
Okay?
Your boundaries matter. They are very, very important to your own well-being, and you need to have healthy boundaries.
Virgos especially.
Yes. Because Virgos are givers.
They'll overwork. That sliding scale here is overwork to not giving it all.
People will take and not give anything back. And if you're a giver and you're not getting anything back, give to yourself and realize how much you're giving and not getting back.
Yeah, right? There's a realization here, ultimately.
Fairness. Quality, balance.
The only other thing I got was coffee and headphones, and the 2 and 3 of cups that go with that. So if that comes up, that's probably some type of romantic situation or
drink some coffee,
business association. But somebody likes to go get coffee and have their headphones in and just kind of sit there and stare at the window.
Write in a journal. Or write out your plans. They're
basically encouraging you to have someone join you when you do this. Okay? So invite community in. That's where it went.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it could be a romantic or a friend situation, but this something you don't have to do this alone all the time. Someone will be there and have coffee with headphones with you. You can share a headphone. You don't have to talk, but there's someone that will. Okay? Now we're gonna go in. You ready?
Yeah. Let me pull a Divine Feminine card.
Yes. Good.
This Virgo is very much the Virgin, the Divine Feminine, innocent. So this is my Divine Feminine deck, and if there is a Divine Feminine Virgo energy here we go. Okay, all right, you got it. All right, number 25, emotional energy. Very colorful card. I haven't even seen this one before. Emotions are messengers. I'm sorry, the type is so small. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude, right? So Virgo is very analytical. They don't want to feel their emotions. They just want to like analyze everything. So yes, feelings are important. Feel your feelings, but also analyze them and look at them subjectively, and find out.
Yeah, don't distract yourself from feeling them. They're coming up for a reason. I think that's important.
Your emotions are trying to tell you what
to pay attention to right now.
What change needs to happen.
Yeah.
So give honor to your emotions, right? They're not there for nothing.
Right. That's so true.
They're trying to guide you. Pay attention to them. And Virgo is all about getting in touch with their own body, right? Their own health, and well, getting in touch with your emotions is healing, okay? Because if you can identify where your emotions are coming from, you can trace it back, do some healing, you know. Here, sorry.
Thank you.
And I got a bunch of other cards that came out.
Wow.
Ugh. I'm gonna reshuffle these. There's just a lot.
Just ask for one.
Yeah, just give me one out of 4. But yeah, one of them was emptied. So
Look, there's Virgo. First card flipped.
The Hermit.
The Hermit. There's Virgo, y'all. So
the Hermit is the 9th.
Oh, there's 2 of Cups.
The Hermit is the 9th major arcana card. It is the sign. It is the card of Virgo. The Hermit, right, is someone who likes to seclude themselves. They like to help people. They like to show the way for others. Be an example.
Wow.
And then, key to intimacy again. There are other ways to be intimate besides sex. Communication is very important, right? Learn how to be intimate and vulnerable without giving too much of yourself away.
Yeah, look at these cards.
Yikes, I knew all these cards were going to
Me too. So all of the ones that I channeled came out. 2 of Cups is right here. 3 of Cups is right here on the bottom of the deck.
Here's the Hermit.
Here's our Hermit.
I love this.
Because I'm a Virgo moon, Mars, Chiron, and parts of fortune, all in the 4th house. Ethan's a Virgo rising.
I love this Hermit.
So we are also Virgos.
Yeah, your rising sign is very important. It's your nature.
This came out this way, not the other way.
Okay.
Because I was like, wait a minute, why did that get flipped? Okay, and then I'm going to do one more. Wow, so we got Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck for one of them. One more, please, for
Don't
collective.
party too hard. And while Lacey talks about her cards, I'm just going to shuffle, and if cards come out, they're probably clarification or, you know, something to point out about something Lacey's talking about.
There it is. I was like, one did drop, but I don't know where it went. And it didn't drop, actually. Okay. 10. All right, so we will go back to this.
10's been coming up a lot, too.
So,
In numerology, 0 has no meaning. It's nothing. So for 1 or 10, the number is 1 in numerology, which is all systems turning on.
Yeah, basically.
High Priestess almost jumped out. So
okay, so Virgo full moon messages. Here we go. So
2 of Pentacles in reverse.
Wow, with 2 of Cups in reverse too.
Yeah, a disbalance and disharmony in your relationships
relationships because it's chosen over money or over indulgence in not. I feel like this is overindulgence. It could be codependency. It could be someone being emotionally unavailable
or emotionally
manipulative. There's 2 ways for that. It's in reverse too, so
this could be something that you're finally realizing you need to let go of.
This could be something that you're finally really realizing to let go of, or this is something that's to come. It feels almost like it's a timing card of why it's in reverse, where
perhaps you're not ready to let go of this thing yet.
This will come up again, and Queen of Cups here in reverse, it's gonna affect you emotionally this time to the point you might look at this partnership differently. 3 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Swords on the bottom underneath that in reverse. So things aren't being seen eye to eye. So let's see on where this goes with that. So the Hermit. So there's a period of isolation, or you've been in a period of isolation.
And now you're coming out of your cave. You're ready to socialize again.
You're ready. You've done a lot of introspection, okay?
Yes.
2 of Cups in reverse. So this introspection, it might have triggered how you feel about your relationship right now, or love in general.
Or relationships in general.
Or relationships in general.
How you see relationships moving forward. What kind of relationships you want to have now that you've gone through this period of isolation. You might have realized that all the relationships I have right now aren't really
giving me much more than I can give myself. That's what I'm getting intuitively.
They're kind of just superficial.
Yeah, it's kind of, they're kind of just there, or it's either they're kind of just there, kind of holding you back.
Or you feel like you're committed to them out of societal reasons instead of for your own benefit. Like, this is just how it is. This is the relationships that I have to have because society demands it. I'm
also getting you might not be receptive right now towards what someone else is feeling in this connection. Which could be causing that block of isolation. If neither one of you are in contact, right? We have the Tower after that, okay? So everyone thinks this card is scary. It's not. A Tower moment is, those arguments that you have, but they're for a good reason, right? You're meant to have this argument, and it's coming from a compassionate and loving point. It's not an argument yourself. Where you're screaming, yelling, toxic, whatever.
You're trying to be compassionate for yourself, because this is the volcano.
This
is the blow up.
It can erupt, okay? I think Spirit wants you to know that this can erupt, so be wise in how you are...
Handle your emotions.
How you are communicating this, right? But the Tower moment, okay, is a speed up process of change to bring you to the path that you are currently aligned with, right? It's to crumble everything in your way, all the obstacles, all the mess, everything, crumble it and rid it out of your way to go back to that stable foundation, right? That start over, that redo, that recovery process. That's what you guys are doing right now. So don't be afraid of this. Embrace it, because it's going to help you purge through these emotions and speed up the process.
Yeah, I got Lovers and Temperance in reverse.
Wow.
So there's an emotional imbalance to this relationship that's keeping you from finding a true love because someone's not emotionally suited someone's not receiving emotion, is not open to receiving emotionally, whether that's you or your partner. Or you're not emotionally secure.
You're not, You
might be secure in other areas of your life, but you don't have that emotional stability and security from your partner that you should feel like should come from a relationship.
Right. And you put a lot of work into this. Hard work, 7 of Pentacles.
And it's hard to say I made a mistake.
So you're realizing the amount of work you've put in here. Is it enough? That's up to you. Are you going to let this Tower moment crumble everything that you built and worked hard for? Or you're going to let it allow you to see things from a different perspective and work with that.
Yeah.
Work with the things that you value, that stable foundation, and build from there. It's going to go back to square one for some of you if that means you're leaving this situation, this partner, this ship.
You might need to destroy and uproot your entire life for this change to happen, or the universe might do it for you.
Right? Because, the Tower card is Pluto and Mars, right? Aggression and change, transformation.
Yes.
So those two together, it can be aggressive, and it can be abrasive. It can be destructive. But if you're coming at things from a place of love and receiving,
then all the destruction is positive
change.
You're allowing more. You're destroying the bad so that more love and good can come into your life,
or at least being aware of it to change it. Mm-hmm. Right? So 5 of Cups is after that in reverse. There's a feeling of emptiness almost here.
That's one of the cards that I drew from my Divine Feminine deck that I didn't read.
So
but, you could feel emptied and
drained. Yeah. So
but you're getting a boost back.
I think this is more of an awareness card of who, figure out who or where is making you, how take note of when you're around certain people. What is that?
You cannot pour from an empty cup.
Yeah. So take note of the people that are draining you. Take note of the people that don't take action of when they say they're going to do things. If they just keep repeating that same cliches, whatever.
Do these people fill your cup back up, or do they keep apologizing?
They keep gaslighting, or I hate that word. But, you know, if this is someone, the devil's here, you know, someone that does manipulate.
Is emotionally manipulative. By not taking accountability for their actions, they keep apologizing for the same things over and over. They're not changing their actions. They're just saying, I'm sorry I keep doing this. I'm sorry I keep doing this. And you're like, it's okay. You'll change eventually.
Right. Like, you know.
Eventually, you won't have to apologize for this.
This is like also, I think, causing a catalyst of you're not inspired anymore by life. Like this being around this feeling or in this vibration.
Stuck in a low vibrational rut.
Is making you lack that inspiration. It's making you lack that action to take it. It's making you...
Does your relationship inspire you?
Does it? Right? You have to ask yourself these questions, even though it's hard work, right? You have to, though. And, you know, this is not... You don't want to accept someone that's emotionally manipulative, because think of how that reflects back to yourself. And though I do understand toxic situations are hard to leave, I'm never telling you it's easy, and I will never say that, because I've been through things like that myself. So I just want y'all to know that if you're willing to put up with something like this, what makes you think they're not willing to push buttons harder?
Yeah, because that devil will
keep showing up, right?
They'll get more devilly.
They'll keep showing up.
If you allow a devil in your life, they're not
disappointing you.
They're not going to turn to an angel without. You're just allowing them to be a devil.
Yeah.
You're not allowing them to be an angel. Sometimes you have to break this connection in order for that devil to realize, oh, I was a devil, and you know they need to change their ways or find someone more compatible with them. So like.
Yeah, I mean, on the bottom of the deck too, it's Queen of Wands. It was in reverse. I'm showing you here. Queen of Cups, and then King of Wands, right? These were King of Wands and Queen of Wands were in reverse. Queen of Cups was in reverse as well. So this is someone you view as an equal to you. This is someone that's in a relationship right now. This isn't future. This is somebody in a partnership right now. To the point where you guys, you've noticed you're not working together. You're not seeing eye to eye.
There's a stalemate.
There's been a stalemate. There's been manipulation. 6 of Cups underneath that.
It's
emotional manipulation.
Too much focus on the good times, the superficial party good times, without the emotional stability of having a very foundation.
It doesn't fulfill you.
A strong foundation in this relationship. It's just a superficial. It's a fair weather relationship.
There's so many cups here, so you're craving emotional intimacy, emotional fulfillment. You don't care about the physical shit. Like you don't care about that, and you aren't seeing eye to eye with this person on that, and they could be quite manipulative and stubborn.
Putting on a show, you know, putting on a act.
And think that, you know, they might feel entitled to you.
This justice card has been coming up too. This is your opportunity for justice for yourself.
Okay. Yeah. I was just, you know, if this is not someone who's in a relationship, and it kind of looks like you're like okay with being alone and independent.
Which is fine.
But there's a tower moment coming in.
Which is the Hermit.
Right? There's a tower moment coming in because you're feeling this overwhelming emptiness and disappointment and lack of creativity and inspiration, lack of action towards things you're passionate about.
If this is unhealthy for you, the universe will get rid of it so that you do not harm yourself anymore by letting this continue. The universe will take care of it. So, like, the universe will bring you a tower moment if you do not remove yourself. And
well, if this is for someone who's single, right, this could be you. You could struggle with addictions. You could struggle with
fear of commitment.
Yeah.
Fear of relationships.
Fear of relationships. The way you view love could be what's standing in your way, which is why a tower moment's coming to make you.
Love should not hurt like the way...
make you more fulfilled in the way that you're wanting, right? It's going to clear way to find what fulfills you.
Yeah, you've probably had some glimpses into your future recently about the types of relationships that, excite you and inspire you. But if your relationship isn't exciting and inspiring, are you in it just for financial security reasons?
Right.
Or you're afraid to be alone? But the Hermit is all about being alone to realize what they want so that...
Oh my God. Clarifying the Two of Cups, Hanged Man. Yeah, so if this is someone who is single or thinking they're in love and they're realizing that they're still feeling empty, or, they're still self-isolating instead of opening up to this person, or, not seeing your hard work being paid off towards this relationship.
Yeah.
Or partnership, it's, it keeps going in circles, that revolving door of you asking for what you want and not receiving it.
You feel trapped.
Yeah, you feel trapped because you keep being told one thing and it's not happening.
It's not resonating with you. What they're telling you is not resonating with you.
Yeah, it's just...
And you need a perspective shift.
You need to see why. You need to see why here. I'm going to do the Devil clarity. Can we have some clarity on the Devil, please, in reverse?
Oh, I got one. Oh, balance again. It's a balancing act.
So there's overindulgence here then.
Yeah, there's no balance here, right? There's no that can't happen. So
yeah.
Because the Devil does not give, he just takes, right? He has you on a leash, a chain, and you need to free yourself from that to find the balance.
So...
It's an addiction thing.
It is an addiction. An addiction is a disease, right? So this is not something you can overcome.
Yeah, you haven't
quickly
made any mistakes. I mean, getting here isn't your fault. It's just a learning process.
Yes.
A lesson to be learned, and that's it. Be grateful for this person for teaching you this valuable lesson about your values.
Yeah, right? That's exactly it. So Devil, I asked for clarity for Devil. So we got 8 of Cups upright, the Magician in reverse, and then 2 of Wands. Okay? So 8 of Cups, walking away from things that do not serve you. So this was highlighted here of what emotionally you need to cut ties with. If you're having an emotional tie to an addiction you have, it needs to be reflected on and removed. That's easier said than done, obviously. But Spirit is reminding you that you have everything you need. The Magician, that's having everything you need. So you have...
But in reverse, it means you could be attracting what energy you're putting out. The Magician attracts the audience he wants to attract, right? So if you're working from a disempowered state, you're going to attract disempowered people who do not inspire you or support you because they don't feel inspired and supported themselves, and they're going to drag you down and hold you in this shadow.
So there's a
right?
Yeah, I was going to point out the shadow.
Yeah, all these shadows, right? That's
all
your
the shadows right there. So if you are in this low vibration of Virgo and you've been dealing with this feeling stuck because things aren't perfect right now, right? And there's several ways this can change to make that
right. The 2 of Cups
to make that
sorry.
The
2 of Wands, right? Having the world in your hands and needing to walk through that door, right? Realizing what you want, realizing that you have the power to move forward in a direction, to leave, or to stay. It's about having that wand in one hand, the Ace of Wands in one hand, and the world in the other, right? That's the Rider-Waite 2 of Wands. So, realizing what you want and moving forward.
Right. They're also pointing out how he's dipping his finger in. So stop testing waters that were already proven toxic, right?
Trust your first impression of people.
Well, not always. Trust the impression they're showing you. When someone shows you their true colors, believe it the first time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay. 2 of Wands for this Devil in reverse. So he already said that, but when you make this ultimate decision of going towards your world and not the one that someone else painted for you that you're now stuck in, right? You will find your happiness. This is the sun card. This is the ultimate happiness. This is setting your child free. Setting your inner child free because they want to be free. They feel imprisoned.
Yeah, think about...
Tower moment in reverse underneath that. So that's the advice here.
Yeah.
Go towards your world.
Your inner child is in a relationship with this addiction.
With an addiction.
So you need to heal this inner child, right? Because it's a child inside of you. You need to honor them. And, you know, it's not your fault. Addiction is a disease, blah, blah, blah. But this full moon is an opportunity for self-healing, right?
Yeah.
And the emotional fog's going to go away. You're going to have new perspectives on how you view relationships and love and how you can stand up for yourself and do all these things that we're talking about. It's a divine timing thing. Trust divine timing.
This is also, see, the sun card.
Ace of Wands in reverse.
It comes up with maintain your childlike spirit. This is in reverse. The oracle card, it was in reverse. So maintain your childlike spirit goes with the sun card.
Child, babies.
So we need to...
Pregnancy.
Ooh.
Do you want to get pregnant with this? Oh.
Yeah, you know, maybe think about that. Maybe that will be your reason to walk. If that's not something you see in your future, grab hold of it and walk towards your world.
Is this the type of family situation you want to raise your children in, or to have your inner child grow up in?
If that's something you want, if you want kids, you know, that's a hard question to ask, but it's a absolutely necessary one. Okay? After this, I mean, this whole thing, hope and happiness is here. So hope, I'm surprised the star card didn't come out. But I mean, you aren't in this energy right now. Pause on the bottom of the deck. Be in service in reverse underneath that.
Be in service in reverse.
So no more being in service to people that don't deserve it. It's time for you to pause, go inward again. And you'll find your hope and happiness. You will. There's gonna be, you know, some kind of uproot first, okay? So, you know, grow through what you go through.
Queen of Pentacles was faced backwards in my deck.
So grow through what you go through. It will lead you to that physical abundance and emotional fulfillment afterwards. And yeah, I'm gonna read, but there is hope and happiness here. As long as you take time to reflect and have patience with yourself and persistence with your boundaries. Yeah, big time. And then we have the number 10 card oracle. So I'm going to show you. This has nice lighting. We'll do it that way. Okay. So number 10. This is the Vice of the Dead oracle deck from Santa Muerte. I don't think I said that right.
Santa Muerte. Muerte.
Oh my god.
Santa Muerte.
Okay. So this is the king of the dead in the afterlife, ruler of the deepest part of the underworld, the devil.
Hades. Pluto.
Hello.
Pluto, Hades.
Yep. This
transformation
this king,
power.
He forms the binary and complementary oppositions of disaggregation of bodies and matter. Interesting. We see him devouring a body for rupture and fading out are the starting point for any successive work of creation or regeneration. See, this is the recovery process here.
Destruction, regeneration, death, rebirth.
He is the
construction, healing.
Alchemic solve, the magician, the alchemist. That's funny. So he is to separate the analyst before synthesis. The phoenix that dies and turns to ashes before rebirth. So this is the transitory state of crumbling down to that strong foundation. So you can go towards your ultimate inner dreams, even as a child that you've had.
Surrender to this experience, because it's a lesson that needs to be learned, and you need to be willing to accept it.
This could be since you were 19 years old. I'm getting
and this could not happen again for another 19 years.
So it is time to look at the situation from a more in-depth point of view, to analyze the circumstances before putting the pieces back together, right? So you need to have this conversation before you put the pieces of this relationship back together. Is that what you want? Or put your own soul back together.
Yes, putting the pieces of your fragmented soul. And there's a meditation you can do for that too, where you can say, I lovingly recall my shattered soul back to me, or I lovingly recall my energy back to me. I lovingly recall
Yeah, that's a good one.
The pieces of me scattered throughout the universe back to me. Bring those pieces of your soul that you have given away back to you. Just ask your spirit guides to bring them back to you, fill your cup back up.
This is also related to the wife of this king of the dead, so the queen of the dead. And that's the 11 card. So 11 is the master number. This could be the last of this complete cycle for you. But that sounds like a good stopping point anyways.
Yes.
I'm gonna need I need a time-free card first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, King of Wands. Okay, is there any specific numbers that came up? Bunch of twos, so 222.
A bunch of twos.
Bunch of twos.
This is a period of relationships.
Yeah, just twos.
Yeah.
222, 1222, because Hangman is 12.
1, 2, 2, 2.
So 1, 2, 2, 2 again, and that's is there any specific zodiac signs here? Well, the Devil's Capricorn. Scorpio, Virgo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo placements.
Pisces.
This could just be meaning, because this felt more like a time card. Remember I said that earlier too. Of where it's like going towards. So yeah, this is just overall from this is the aftermath of Pisces season, I think.
There's still a Pisces stellium, and we're still in that.
We're still in that, so be aware of illusions versus reality. You're going back to Earth. Virgo is Earth sign, earthy ground, so ground yourself the best you can throughout this now.
Virgo is the opposite of Pisces. Virgo and Pisces is the healing axis.
Yep.
Okay, every sign has its opposite, its sister sign. In Virgo and Pisces is the healing axis, right? The people who need healing and the healers.
Yep.
So, good reading.
So that sounds like a good stopping point. I hope this brought y'all clarity for your situations. The full moon will be tomorrow.
3:17.
3:17 in the morning. Full moon in Virgo. I hope you enjoy the rest of Pisces seasons. We can't wait till Aries season. We have so much going on.
April 1st.
Check out our events and all that good stuff coming up in April and going all the way to the end of May right now. We'll be releasing event flyers and posters and posts for that very soon. Yeah. Very, very soon,
we got some cool stuff coming. So
wicked cool stuff. Super excited. These messages resonated with you. Book a reading. We're at 250 Main Street. Top floor loft at Enchanted Gift Loft.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Thursday through Sunday.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe or whatever.
Like, subscribe, follow, all that. Mwah.
Bye.